better program with you part of it. And Andrea and Eddie for coming and volunteering whenever you can. It's just special. And for Brandy, my wife, I guess she getting in and out here. Necessity. Being gone and leaving early and being focused elsewhere sometimes about how are we going to get this team state? How are we going to win state? So thank you, man.
We got some stuff for the coaches.
Come on.
Let's hear it. Come on. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Fear the Legion.
I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of known as like the person who's prepared for absolutely everything, and like always brings extra blankets, Advil, like sometimes clothes saver, you know, like just the essentials. And so I decided for the future captains, Jessica, this is a survival kit for the coming years, and here's like a bag that you can put all your sweats in before the race, so Liza doesn't have to carry them because she's going to be running next year. So here you go.
Okay, so on behalf of the boys senior class, okay, they're also going to say some stuff, but I'd just like to say thank you very much to the entire coaching staff on this team, because they've really made these 4 years special for us, and it's been just a hell of a ride, and it would not be possible without their support, and especially Coach Daly. You know, ever since I started as a freshman, I've known he's a special coach because, I mean, we're out on the path every day, and somehow every other person we pass on the path knows him. They give him a smile and a nod, or they give him a shout out, and it's just insane. And all the kids who come back from college and they want to practice with the team, it's because of Daly, and it's because they love the team and him so much. And he's meant so much to me, and I know he's meant so much to all these guys, because I mean, for me, he's more than a coach, he's a friend, he's a mentor, and I think the best part about it is that a lot of runners to their high school coaches are expendable, and you know, they'll just run them and run them and run them until they get injured. But I think the best part about Daly is that none of us are expendable to him, and I know how much we mean to him and how much he means to us. So, thanks.
I've been on this team for 4 years, and we obviously just had state last weekend. And when we were in our rooms, I was talking with Michael, who's my roommate, and I did not have my best season this year. We were talking about going into the race, whether we did, if we PR, if we didn't PR, that wouldn't be what we remembered from cross country. You know, it sucks to have a bad last race, but we remember those like great 4 years. You know, there's nothing I look forward to more than getting out there every day at 4 o'clock, getting to see Daly, getting to run with these guys, Coach B, Coach Ed, Angie, Michelle. So that's what I think I'll remember, and I think cross country is just the community and the family that we had for 4 years.
Just to add on that, for our English, or some of us taking this English class, one of the assignments we did was to pick a place at the school that we feel most at home. And I chose the boys' locker room because it just really, it really represents the team. Because I specifically the moments before cross-country practice with the guys on the team, and it just represents the team as a whole. And I know I always feel at home here. And yeah, just to reiterate what Max just said, you know, it was really emotional yesterday. You know, that was the last time being with those guys and running a 3-mile race. But before every race, no matter the weather, Daly always says it's pure weather, because he always believes in us and he allows us to believe in ourselves. So I'll take that with me.
In the week leading up to the sectional meet, I couldn't sleep any of the nights. I was staying up until 3 a.m. and I was just stressing myself out. And I didn't have my best race. And then the Monday before the state meet, Daly came up to all of us seniors, and I think this is the same deal for a lot of us. And Daly told us that we only have one chance to do this final state meet, but we shouldn't stress about it. We should just try to go up there and PR and run our best race. And I think that story exemplifies what Daly has just been pushing to us this entire time. He wants us to have fun. He wants us to do our best. And I think he really cares about what we want as a team. And that just means a lot to me.
So, Daly, you were a mentor, you were a teacher, you were a friend, family. I enjoyed taking care of Miles. It was really fun. And I knew that from the beginning that you were going to be a great coach. Since for my brother, you were going to coach them to go to state. And you were there all the time. You pushed us, even though I wasn't the best this year and I wasn't top 7, you always included me in the team. And you wanted me to strive. And you always kept me in check. As well as Angie. You're fun. I bothered you a lot with practices when I was like, why do we have to do this? But I mean, it was all worth it at the end of it. And I'm definitely going to miss being in this team. And if I go back, once I go to college, I know that you guys are still going to be here. And when I come back, I know that I can still practice with the team, with you guys, and be here. Because you guys are your family who made home for me. Thank you.
Well, I was the guy that ran cross country originally to get in shape for basketball season, and I didn't really think too much of it, other than it would kind of keep me in shape. But little did I know, Daly would end up teaching me that there's a lot more to running than that, and I really, I'm a competitive person by nature, and so I really just began to become really competitive with it, and eventually I had the privilege of running varsity, and I think my favorite memory of Coach Daly would be, it was my first time running at state too, and he came up to us right before we were about to run, we were about to do the cheer, and he just told, he was like, go get this last one, and I could tell there was like a tear in his eye. He was kind of sad for him. That just sums it up for Coach, I think, and just what he's meant to all of us. And so you young guys enjoy it, because 4 years goes by a lot faster than anybody can imagine.
When you love something, and when you love something as much as Daly loves running, it's contagious. His spirit flows throughout this team. It's what keeps us going. I didn't run junior year, but it was Daly and the coaches that really brought me back. The inspiration and the passion that they gave to me, that they show for running, is second to none. And there's nobody else that I would rather run with than these aspiring coaches, Daly, Angie, Coach B, Coach Ed, Coach Baumgarten, Coach Lincoln. You're not here, but all of those guys. They will make something to. Thank you.
So I didn't really run this year, but I had a great 4 years with Daly, and I still showed up this year. And one thing specifically that really resonates with me when I think about cross country is the fact that, you know, my freshman year wasn't nearly the best runner compared to all these guys, but it kind of meant a lot that Daly, you know, knew who I was. I felt like I was in the background of a great team, but he knew everyone. He knew my name, and he really made the team feel like, you know, a family. And I think that's why Daly is just one of the best coaches I've ever worked with, because while cross country feels like such an individual sport, you're trying to beat your own time, Daly is able and constantly makes cross country feel like a nice, close-knit family. So I want to thank you for that.
I want to thank all the coaches. I didn't run cross country freshman year, but when I ran track, like, all the coaches convinced me to switch to cross country, which is the best decision, way better than field hockey. And I didn't know anything about running. I was like, this is this weird sport, but all the coaches like really helped me like learn about pacing and like calm my nerves. I used to be a really nervous person before races where I just feel like I was gonna throw up, but don't do that anymore. So I just want to thank all the coaches for being amazing. I had the privilege of working with Daly and all these coaches the past 4 years, but I've also was a fan before I was a runner. I remember when the dream was for the boys to go to state, and that just shows like how far you guys have come and how much of a legacy you guys have established. And finally, I just want to thank all of you ladies for just making this season so much fun. You guys are amazing, and I love you guys. And you guys are the reason that I try to do my best and push me. And so.
Hey, Rob. Rob.
Parents, I'd say, what a well-spoken group of young children. Right?
Because the real reason that we did so well, because they were always set, and they were always looking for it, and it was always there.
Thank you, guys. Nice job. They have not been.